Pam, pam, pam. Pam, pam, pam. Hey. We won second place in the just concluded AFCON 2023 in Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, we did win second place. But at least we did much better than a whole lot of teams. And at first, we have to be sincere. Nobody thought that the Super Eagles would get to this level. We didn't win the cup, but we made a good impression. But I have my comments when we come back. Welcome back. Now, first off, before I even go on at all, guys, do you notice something about Pereira? Is that his name? Why is it that he's always trying to tuck in his shirt when there is drama? Maybe Nigeria just scored a goal, or there's free kick or penalty somewhere. We just seem like, can somebody just give him his right size for crying out loud? What's with that thing? I mean, I did it today. What are we doing, sir? Nigerians, don't feel bad. I know it was a little bit like, no, we should have won that game. Now, secondly, apart from all of that, so a little bit more serious now. Why did Pereira, the coach, because I blame this on the coach, not the players. The players looked kind of tired. Agreed. They look kind of tired. Now, why would he change a winning side? Now, I know our struggles, for the most part, if you watch closely, we don't really have a very strong midfield. The midfield, an attacking midfield that can supply the attack. In the attack, we don't have a good supporting striker. We don't have that. We never had that. That's why we were struggling to score goals. Osimhen had to be the one to struggle to get balls, to do all of that, and he got exhausted. Against Cote d'Ivoire in the final, obviously you saw Osimhen was almost eliminated in the game. He was well marked, but there was nobody supplying, number one, and there was no attacking, supporting striker in front. That was a major problem for the team. So Osimhen played a pivotal role, credit to him, but at the same time, he was just there by himself. Okay? Now, of course, Cote d'Ivoire saw that. Number two, in our midfield, we lack a creative midfielder. We did not have a creative midfielder. And that is the bane of our local league. We don't have if you have a viable local league, you cannot tell me that we cannot get a creative midfielder. That's not possible. We just don't have to use our resources. So you will see that in the midfield, the Cote d'Ivoireans controlled the midfield for the most part. Lookman is tired. Aina, tired. Iwobi, tired. So our midfield was not occupied the right way. And that led to consistent pressure on the defense. The pressure was so much on the defense. The keeper worked so hard. The defenders were flying everywhere. What I had expected is two things. I'm not a coach, but with the way that team is, if it was me, I would rather put in a striker, maybe take out Osimhen at some point. A hungry striker. If you remember 1994, when we won the Nations Cup, well, Amunike came in the final. I don't think he played in any other game prior. When he got to the final, they put in a hungry striker. The guy mesmerized the defense. The defense did not know what was going on. They didn't know his style. They didn't know about him until that point. That was what I expected. And Osimhen, our main man, he's tired. Everybody knows his style and everything. He was well kept. If you are putting a hungry striker, young guy that runs, that will have made an impact. A penalty, a free kick, whatever, he will have done something. The defense of Cote d'Ivoire is not better than our defense, but we did not capitalize on it. There was at some point they frustrated Osimhen. Osimhen was even a bit going like, aggressive and fighting and all of that because he was frustrated, and they did it on purpose. There was no supporting striker, like I said. The midfield lacked creativity. Too much pressure on the defense, and guess what? They considered 2 goals. Even when we had the first goal, before the first goal came, there was already pressure on the team. So it was a temporary relief. But the opponents came back in the second half, drilled, and they got their result. Why did they change a winning team? Especially putting in, what's the name of this guy in the AC Milan? He shouldn't have come in to start. So there were lots of errors to me in that finals. We lost an opportunity where we would have won that game. Cote d'Ivoire was not better than the Super Eagles. They were not better. It's just that our technical bench were not able to put in the right strikers and put in the right strategy when it mattered most. Recommendations I will give: let's go back to the drawing board, as they say. Let's fortify our local league. That is where the resources are. That is where you will always see a player or some players that will fortify our Super Eagles. The style that we used worked until when it mattered most, it cracked. Because they were exhausted, the bench was not working, and I don't know why the coach did not try and put in hungry players with a plan. Okay? That is how it works. I remember the days of Romario and Bebeto. There was a striker in front, there was a supporting, they were deadly. Ronaldo, Rivaldo, the same thing. And our time, there was Yekini and there was Amunike coming in. Those are the things you do that will rattle any defense. Why the midfielders can go ahead and score with ease. That is what Cote d'Ivoire do. There were shots coming from outside the box, from defenders, from defensive midfielders, shooting direct to the post. So there was pressure from all angles. Why didn't our own team see that, to see how they can nullify and choke the midfield? Even if you have to bring in someone, you're not going to lose at that point. Especially when the equalizer came. There was so much pressure on the team. But be that as it may, it don't happen. All right? Cote d'Ivoire are the new champions. Credit to them. I mean, you can't take it away from them. That is the Cinderella story right there for the Cote d'Ivoirians. That was a team that was already down and out. If you look at it, if you look at the history of how this competition started, they were flogged. Even at some point, they got 4 goals down. They were 4 goals down. They lost by 4 goals. So they came back through the back door, somehow. And here they are in the finals. And they won the cup. What a story for Cote d'Ivoire. Congratulations to them. Now we are tied. 3 Nations Cup victories back against West African countries. They have won. Congratulations to them. It's now left for the Super Eagles to go on and make themselves super again next time. So what else can I say? It's all wrapped up. The AFCON 2023 is all done and dusted. We're looking forward to the next episode. And hopefully, Nigeria will bounce back and do their thing and, make Nigeria proud. So far, I think they did well with the resources they had. But again, we just have to see how we can make our local league. It still boils down to where we have our resources. Tap from those resources and make the best use of them. That was what Westerhoff did. I know some of you might not know him, but those that don't know what I'm saying. Westerhoff decided to stay in Nigeria, go to the local league, bring talent. That was where he got Finidi George. That was when Kanu was called. That was when he noticed Okocha, and they are household names today. Westerhoff was behind their success. So if you want a foreign coach, you have to give him the task of not just looking outside. I know we have talent everywhere, but you see, there are some key places that you might not see outside. It's right under your own nose. What you do look for Sokoto, you do your Sokoto trouser. What are we doing inside? So if you want a coach, foreign, local, whatever, it's not, I don't care whoever coach you get, but you see, the fundamentals of football should not be taken away. We have to fortify our local league where you get the talents to fortify your team. If you don't do it that way, you keep looking for the easy way out to go and get established names. You might not really go very far. So again, we have floundered in that area again and, always looking for ready-made rather than going to get the resource and invest in them and get the best out of them. That's the way you succeed. I don't know any other thing. I'm not a technical advisor, but that's my take as a football fan. Again, congratulations to the winners, Cote d'Ivoire. We'll meet again, as they always say, right? We live to fight another day. For now, we'll be going back to our normal way of life. And I know Nigerians, it was a bitter taste, but you will spit it out or swallow it with pride still. And still keep your head up. We were in the finals. We did a good job to the best of our ability. Nothing spoiled. We move. I'll talk to you again soon. Next time when we come, we're going to give you fresh videos, clips of other activities and that are relevant to you and even to everyone else. All right? Always remember, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Talk to you again, folks. Bye-bye.